We all went down to Falmouth for a week's diving, which should have just been a complete pleasurable experience. But I think it was day 2 that this all happened. The buddy I was diving with, we both got back to where the shot should have been, but it had broken away. So we had to deploy our delayed surface marker buoys. On the way up, we got separated, carried out me normal decompression. Didn't seem a problem because every now and again the boat would come over to me, I could hear its engine, everything's going as normal. When I surfaced and looked around and couldn't see the boat, you kind of think, well, I'll have another look. And then I managed to see the boat way in the distance, and I could make out people standing on the top of the wheelhouse, and I realised that there was a situation developing. Having realised that HMS Somerset had spotted me, because it just stopped dead directly opposite me, it was just relief, but you just still keep on waving.
When Paul said to me that he was lost at sea, that he was on the surface on his own for 2 hours, that he had the RNLI looking for him, the lifeboats looking for him, he was picked up by a big Navy ship, it was a big shock.
From surfacing to being found was 2.5 hours, but I was more than confident that having got the personal location beacon, I would eventually be found. It's just a small diver in a big sea is hard to spot. On the day of the incident, there was 7 other people on that dive. Some would say it was fortunate that it was me who they lost, because on that day I was the only person with a personal location beacon. Since then, the other 7 now own personal location beacons because they've seen the advantage to both themselves and the rescue services.
Paul is very, very cautious. He's very safety conscious. He's very thorough, checking his equipment, going through safety procedures. Although it takes up a huge amount of his time, I was really relieved that he's like that.
It's all about visibility. The more visibility the divers have, the greater chance we have of finding them. I can't believe that some divers enter the water without visual aids such as surface marker buoys, PLBs, and they're readily available on the market now at a very reasonable price. And what price do you put on your life? This is the thing, you know, with those aids, it aids us.
Because of the PLB, the RNLI stayed in the area. They kept looking for him, working, I think he said, in a grid motion. They knew that he was there, and that made the recovery that much quicker.
Probably the best decision I've ever made in my life, really. Anyone that gets off the back of a boat, it's a must. When I purchased my personal location beacon, I never thought I would ever have to use it. But I can't emphasise enough that you know, you might buy this and you might never have to use it. But even if you just use it that one occasion, it will make your life and everyone else's life so much easier.